Weathercast and joining us once again with a look at the forecast. And again, Damon, we've had 3 warm days in a row. Any chance of a cool-off?
Well, there's the key right there. Anytime you build up all that heat out there, there's going to be storms.
Oh, yeah.
And that will cool us off. Now, the question is whether or not we got any concern, if they'll be strong or not, but we're going to talk about that, folks. Let's check it out as we look outside. That is a hazy view looking down toward the Potomac River. That's a classic summertime look when we get these temperatures built up. We'll have this view a lot in June, July, and August, but hey, with the temperatures as hot as they have been here in late April, we're getting just that right now. Now, so far today here, we have not had these temperatures jumping up quite as quickly as they did on Sunday and Monday. Nonetheless, we're still already in the 80s just after midday here. 82 degrees in Frederick and Leesburg, 80 degrees on the dot. Martinsburg, Culpeper over toward Manassas, 83 in Lexington Park. But we still have a couple locations, including D.C., that have not jumped into the 80s yet, sitting at 76. And yes, this is certainly a slower pace in terms of these temperatures on the rise this afternoon. Not by much, but yes, still a few degrees cooler, and that does make all the difference and part of the reason why we will not quite be making it up to the 90-degree mark, much like we did yesterday. Now, something that will sort of limit our temperatures here is going to be that incoming cold front that is already producing clouds across the western half of the DMV. Things are mostly cloudy out toward the Allegheny front. We'll see that cloud cover in the next few hours here closer to D.C. and I-95. And then soon to follow that is the rainfall and a few thunderstorms as well. Any little bit of activity for the time being is just over the mountains here in West Virginia, parts of western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio. This activity will jump up and over the higher terrain and make it to the heart of the DMV later this afternoon. Now, this front, it is losing some steam and energy as it arrives, so it is not going to produce any sort of major severe weather for us. That is the good news here, folks. We can't rule out 1 or 2 storms being on the stronger side, but overall, what this activity is going to do is mostly cool us off. Here we are, starting around 2 o'clock. Some of those showers will start to crest over the mountains in western Maryland and West Virginia. As we move into the late afternoon, 4 o'clock here, we'll start to see some isolated to scattered showers and storms along the I-81 corridor. So from mid-afternoon on toward the early evening, expect some rainfall nearby from Hagerstown all the way down toward Luray and Woodstock. Now, this activity will slowly work east then. 6 o'clock, we're seeing this closer to Leesburg, Frederick potentially here. D.C. is still dry as we go about the evening rush hour, but as we move into the night, 8, 9 o'clock, whatever is left of this activity will finally make it to D.C. and the I-95 corridor. Definitely cannot rule out some lightning flashes, rumbles of thunder, but by this point, especially losing that daytime heating, any sort of chance for stronger storms will be pretty much gone at that point. And then as we progress through the rest of the night into your Wednesday morning, there may be a spotty shower or two, especially south of D.C., but overall, we start to clear things out and quiet things down as we head into the day on Wednesday. So this will be a short-lived burst of some showers and storms here, and like I was mentioning, primarily this will drop us from the middle and upper 80s today. Not much, but hey, upper 70s, lower 80s, not bad for Wednesday. It'll be quiet and warm Thursday and Friday before a more unsettled pattern takes place with some cooler temperatures by this upcoming weekend.